It was 25 years ago, a German student who came to Shantiniketan, Dr. Martin Kemschen. He used to roam around in the villages by cycle, and suddenly he met a Santal boy who alone was going to school that time, and nobody from the village was going. And Martin said, if you want to make it big, then you need to form an organization. And they formed an organization, and they started evening schools and coaching center for high school students. But we realized after 10 years, after running that organization, we realized that our children are facing problems in the government schools. Because government schools, it's a Bengali medium school and teachers are Bengali. And our children, tribal children, they are Santals, they don't speak Bengali. The teachers, they cannot communicate. And teachers, they don't understand their culture, their life, their history. We suffer from the identity crisis because we don't know about us. Santal is one of the homogeneous communities of India. We call them tribal community. In Hindi we call them Adivasi. And Santals are more than 1% of total Indian population. In every village they have their own language, their own culture, their own way of life. We don't have a written script, we have an oral tradition. And so all the songs and rituals and the folklores and stories, whatever you use here, you find it in Bangladesh also, or in Nepal, everywhere. So they don't want to go to school. They just go for 1 year or 2 years or few months and they leave. So that's a high rate of dropout, school dropout. And seeing that, we realized that we have to start our own school. 17 years ago, we identified a land here and we started this school where we developed our own curriculum, our syllabus, our method of teaching. We included the folklore and history and stories, songs, culture. When we were thinking of starting a special school, this is not a normal school, then we visited so many schools in India, alternative schools. And one of them was Sister Cyril's school, Loreto Shialda. And we were there for 2 months and we found them very interesting because they are also talking about the method and the curriculum for the students, those who are disadvantaged. I mean, those who don't have, those who are not in the formal school. It helped us a lot with the idea and method of teaching and the materials they prepare. Later on, over the years, we have developed it in our own way because again, I would say that our target group are different because they are Santal. So we have to make the curriculum and the things again according to their way of life. So here we try to inculcate these values. And the teachers are from the village, those who speak their language. So we start with our mother tongue, our rhymes, our songs, and slowly after 2 years we switch over to Bengali curriculum and school, because eventually at the end we have to go to the government school to get the degrees and other facilities. Even though we are attending government school and mainstream school where we are being taught in English and Hindi and some Bengali, but still we are stick to our language, even with the oral tradition. So many students have come up from here. They are in the university, in the colleges, they are studying happily and they are proud about their tradition. At the same time, they are also happy to march into the modernity.